awesome. Again, playing in this division all year, we saw the caliber of all the teams, and everybody plays each other very tough, plays very good baseball, and so it's really cool. I think it's great that we have three of our divisional teams.
I could follow the Tigers, which you guys talked all year. They a team that you kind of identified. I mean, they played you about, but once they get it together, this could be a real dangerous team.
Yeah, I mean they showed us all year long that they were going to do something like this, and the way that they've been able to go on this run and get hot and play really good baseball down the stretch is a testament to all their players and their coaching staff and AJ Hinch, and they do a great job. They never go away, and they're going to make you get all 27 outs and put pressure on you.
I know you talked about him, but Stephen Quad, how important is he to what you guys want to accomplish?
No, I think, he's just as important as anybody else, right? He's been our catalyst and spark plug at the top of the order, but again, Kwani just has to go out and be him, and he's been that for us the majority of the year.
How did Cobb look to you?
I thought he looked great. Velo was there, the shapes, movements, getting weak contact, swing and miss. I thought he looked great, and he feels good, so that's what's important.
I don't know what exactly where he's at. He's a locker. Other guys don't. What does it mean to have his presence? And then is he in a different spot than maybe other guys at AAA? Or
we have a number of guys who are going to be with us, and then we have some people working out in Akron, and there's there's people in both places. But Cookie, he threw a couple innings yesterday, looked really good, and so we want him to stay ready.
What challenges do the Tigers present specifically? I mean, it seems like their pitching staff or the way they use their pitching is pretty unpredictable.
Yeah, I think besides the fact that they're a really good team, they create tough matchups on both sides of the ball. So with the versatility that they have with their handedness, with their positional flexibility, they can get good matchups versus our pitching kind of whenever they want. And on the flip side, they've got a very balanced, very talented bullpen that can match up with our lineup. So it's going to be two very similar teams going at it. And I think the Tigers are very, very deep, and they've got a lot of talent.
What he was able to do out there today, give you any except
Yeah, I mean, we're still talking through a lot of roster decisions right now and kind of how we want to line things up. We don't really have anything in stone, but we need to see how he feels coming in tomorrow. It's always the day after where you really need to see how he responds to throwing today. So we should have more clarity, obviously, by tomorrow and Saturday morning.
How many pitches? Do you know, can you give us an idea how many pitches?
I think he ended up right at 60, 65, somewhere in between 60 and 65.
The hedgy nailer war of words going on. That's not actually that kind of fun.
We had a blast these last 3 days. The guys got after it. I mean, it's hard you can't replicate games, but that was as close as we could get. I mean, we had guys, jabbing at each other, challenging each other. We had some competitions going on inside, just different things for the guys to really, compete over the last 3-4 days. And they've done a great job of that. And then tomorrow, a little workout before we head into Saturday.
Just a normal workout tomorrow?
Yeah, it's going to be similar to kind of the day before opening day.
I know we've asked you about Sobrowski times stories, but just to think of a guy who's in finally his first full healthy season, and knowing he's past the 2 Tommy John surgeries, are you able to sit back and appreciate how just amazing that story is that he got here in this first full season?
Yeah, I think what Eric's accomplished for himself and his family is it's tremendous. And to go through 2 Tommy Johns, not knowing what's going to happen with your career, to then busting onto the scene and now with an opportunity to make a playoff roster, I think that's what anybody would dream of. And Eric's done everything we've asked of him and more, and we've thrown him in a number of different situations, and he's answered the call. So he's just so pumped to be here and to be a part of it. And it's been a really fun story.
Just from a historical perspective, these 2 teams, these 2 franchises have been playing each other since 1901. 2,300 games against each other, and it's the first time they'll meet in the postseason. What's it like to be a part of that and have something of history?
Yeah, I think it's really, really fun. I think those are the little things about baseball that are so beautiful is how you can play in the same, league for 100-something years and never meet up in the postseason, and then you finally do it. And in a year where we played each other very evenly, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I just love the game, and I love the history of the game. So it'll be a fun weekend.
Do you think of Juan Rivero's defense?
I thought he played first base really well. I thought he went back on the pop-up, little drifted just a little bit, but was able to make the play. So we'll get him out early tomorrow with Kai and Rugi and work on some drop steps for those infield pop-ups.
You and Hitch pretty close?
Oh, I wouldn't.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a mutual respect for each other, and we've had a number of conversations over the past couple of years, and he's always been very, very good to me. And yeah, I have ultimate respect for AJ and what he's done.
What do you like about the way he does his job?
I just think you can tell that he cares about the players. You can tell that he, gets them to believe in themselves and go out and play hard. And I think, talking with him a few months ago compared to now, it's a little different, and credit to them for the run they've gone on.